Okay, we are live again. So the question. Okay, you have the questions, but first, is there anyone new here for the first time ever?
No, I'm here with you, Ana Clara.
Oh, okay. So welcome to this time. Okay, it's a pleasure to have you here. So you already know Talk and Talk. It's a place where you can practice your English. We have another meetings, not just English. You have access to the French, Italian, Spanish. Yeah, I think I said everything, but we have two ways. You have two ways to access this. You have the free sessions and you have the paid one. In the final of the meeting, I will send you the link so you can check if you want or not to join. Now we are going to go to the other room. I will split us into two rooms because we have 9 people, and there don't forget to choose a leader and present yourself to know each other better. Let's open the rooms here. Let me see. Okay. So, okay. Let's be polite with each other. I think it's a topic where we can share experience. So just talk, just put your English and your knowledge for your friends in the rooms. And I see you in some minutes, but I will warn you when it's time to back. Okay? Bye-bye and have a nice conversation. But Eduardo, Edna, João, Marcos, and Renato, you're going to stay here with me. So, Renato, could you introduce yourself?
Okay, yes. My name is Renato. I'm from Sao Paulo. I am 56 years old, and I am graduating law, and I work as a public employee.
Good. Thank you, Renato. João, please.
So hello, guys. Good day. So hello, my name is João. I was born in Goiânia, Goiás, but I'm living now in a city called Floriano. It's in the countryside of the state of Piauí. And I'm in the last year of high school, and I've been here on TNT Science last year.
Thank you, João. Edna, please. But first, I talked with Philip, and the weeks is having an instability here in Brazil.
Oh, okay.
So it's general.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Edna. I am 68 years old. I have a son. I live in Sao Paulo with 3 cats. I'm a professor in psychology college. And I started the course, the TNT for science in one month. I need to improve my speak and my listen, and that's it. Okay.
You are in the right place. Keep coming.
My internet is stable. Fechar. Close my camera. Okay.
No problem. Okay. And Marcos, please. Marcos, are you there? Marcos Vinicius? No. So guys, let's start with the questions. Why traveling is important for you? João, could you start?
For sure. So I don't know. I think travel, like, is a way to relax. Like, and get away from your routine. Like you live in some level another life. Like with other experiences. Do things that you don't do in your routine in your everyday life. So it's get away from your everyday life. Like have other experience and this kind of thing.
Yes, I agree with you. To get up the routine, I think it's the best part. And you, Renato?
Well, I agree with João. Traveling is important for to disconnect from work, for example, and to relax more. I think to see friends, to see your family. I don't know. To see another city, another country. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, totally agree. And Edna?
For me, it's very important too, because the same I agree with Renato and João, because I disconnect and relax is very important for health. And when I travel, I have many experiences, very maybe mailing abroad. It's possible know many cultures, many peoples, many places. It's very good.
Yeah, to know other cultures, I think for me, it's very important why traveling is important. And not just cultures, but like when you go to other city, you can see different things. You don't live your normal life. So to know that other people exist and other customs, I think it's amazing. I agree with you all.
Yes, for me is não importa. No, I don't know.
Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter. I will.
Don't matter the place, but the travel is very important.
Just to go outside of your house.
Yes.
Good. So let's go to number 2. Where would you like to go on vacation, your next vacation? Renato.
Number question is about next vacation or when I go to on vacation, any vacation?
Yeah, your vacation, your next vacation.
Now, for example, because of the pandemic, I am on vacation, and I think I will be on staycation. My vacation will be here. I live in Sao Paulo, so I think I won't go to anywhere because we have a war today. I think it's dangerous to travel to another city, another country. So now I decided to stay here in Sao Paulo. But before the pandemic, I went to see my family in Brasilia. I went to see another country, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because pandemic, it's a little bit difficult to go to another place. But maybe to know your city, maybe you don't know some museums, some, I don't know, shopping malls you can visit.
It's a little safe today. Stay for me, of course. Stay safe it's better for me now.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Renato. And you, João?
So in the future, I want to go to Colorado, like the state of the USA, because the mountains, like I have this dream, like to see snow in the mountains. So yeah, it's the Colorado that they have a nickname. The nickname is Colorful State, like in the USA. So yeah, I wanted to visit, like see the mountains, the snow, and this kind of thing.
Good. Yeah, these days I stay at home recovering because my nose. So I was watching Marcos Mion. Do you know the oh my God, not the actor, but the guy, the famous guy, and he was in Colorado, and it was beautiful. He was taking pictures, this kind of things, and it's really, 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 really beautiful.
Yeah, the lakes, like in the mountains is amazing.
Yeah, the mountain. Good. And you, Edna?
I would like to go in next vacation in Italy, because I love Italy and I have many friends in this place, in this country. But when my English is better, I intend I'm going visit the Canada or Colorado. Is very beautiful place, but my English need improved. Because when I travel abroad, for me it's necessary speak comfortable the language, because the independence is very important in your in my case. When I don't speak very well, is very difficult for me. And Italy, for me, is comfortable. I like travel.
Good. You're speaking well. I think when you feel that you are comfortable, you're going to visit Canada, the US, and you can do whatever you want, comfortable, and to solve problems. I think know English to solve problems, like in the airport or in the hotel. I think it's very important, because if you don't know how, you will explain to people.
But I think very important talking to the peoples. For me, it's difficult when my English is no better for the comfortable interaction.
I got it.
But yeah, I improved. Day by day, I improved.
Yeah, you will. Okay, let's go to number. Oh, I forgot to answer. I would like to go to Ceará, Jericoacoara. It's my first option, because the place, the beaches, there is a wave to surf. I have a nose almost broken, but I want to surf again. It's not a problem. So I would like to visit there. It's a beautiful city. Number 3, tell your partner about your best travel story. Can be just a curiosity about your trip, your travel. Don't need to be a story, okay? But you can choose. João, could you share?
Yeah, I will tell it's not the history, but my travel in 2020, for visiting my family in Goiânia in the middle of the pandemic, we all get prepared for this. We try to be safe, and we travel to Goiânia by car, and yeah, it was scary, because it was in the top of the pandemic here in Brazil, but everything goes well, so we could see our families, so yeah, that's it. I don't travel a lot,
Yeah, but it's a big experience to travel in the middle of the pandemic. It is scary. And you, Renato?
Well, I traveled to Europe my first time in 2013. It was a good trip I had, but I went to, for example, to Paris, to Italy, and to Portugal. But next year, in 2014, I went to Madrid. And that was a great vacation for me because I saw many places there. I went to visit. I go sightseeing in Madrid, and I had the opportunity to visit some cities near Madrid. And what else? And I could see. I could see. I could visit. Visited many museums in Madrid.
Very good.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I think museums are very important to visit when you go to another place. Do you remember the name of the best one that you went?
Museums?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name. I'm sorry, but
No
I went to in the center of the city. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't remember.
No problem.
It was in 2014, and that I didn't take notes before this meeting. I'm sorry.
No problem. It's just to practice.
It was a very, very good city to visit. I stayed there for 13 days, I remember.
A lot of days.
It's normal, né? For me, it's very difficult to remember the name. It's difficult.
Yeah, I always forgot as well. And you, Edna, do you have a story to?
The best to travel. I did the exchange, intercâmbio.
Exchange, yeah.
Exchange for 2 months in Italy. I studied history, art in Firenze. Very, very experience for me. I visited many places, outside of Firenze, but I concentrate my study in history of art. It's very, very good experience for me. I learned a lot the Italian. I fiz muitos amigos. Como é que a gente fala isso?
I made friends.
I made friends in this period. It's very, very good.
Amazing. My dream is to go on an exchange program. I think it's a big experience.
Yeah. It's the best experience for me.
Good, Edna. And how about me? I have a story about when I went to the US for the first time. When I arrived there, I stopped in the immigration, and I had to go to the small room, and they asked a lot of questions. It was terrible because it was me and with five familiars, relatives. So it was many people together, and then they thought a lot of bad things about us because it was a lot of people entering the US, but it was terrible. And then I had to run to take their plane, but it was a good story.
Where
it was in Washington, yeah.
Oh, I have the war with the war, terrível, experiência terrible experience in the Amsterdam. Is the same in the same experience for me. It's terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It's mainly my English is not good for but in this moment I was with my son. And my gosh, my son explanation and he is speaking English very well, but for me it's terrible the experience.
Yeah, my cousin was with me and she speaks English very well. So she explained to the guy what was happening, but it was like almost 1 hour talking and trying to explain and counting our money, dollar for dollar. Terrible.
Yes. Why did you travel? It's many questions.
Yeah. Okay. So number 4. What are some things you always take with you on a trip? Things that you take with you, like luggage, I don't know, cell phone, this kind of things. So Renato.
Well, I don't have any special things to take in my trip or on vacation. I think for a long trip, for example, to go to the US or to go to Europe, because you have 10 hours to get there, I carry something to put here on my neck to try to rest on the city, something like that. But I don't have any special things to
I got it.
to take.
Okay. And usual.
Yeah, the same here, like, but always I try to bring with me some money or and smartphone, like for if happens something, I call to someone for help me. And a small bag with some like brush, like for brush my teeth and this kind of thing. So I think just that.
Yeah, basic things. And you, Edna?
Yeah, me too. I don't when I travel, I don't preoccupate, I worry about the things, but the normal things, cellular phone, brush, Clothes, né?
Mm-hmm.
It's normal. Not special things.
Nothing special.
I don't take special things.
Yeah. Documents.
Documents. Money is very important. Money is very important.
Okay, guys. So let's go to number 5. What are some of the benefits of traveling alone and with a group? João?
So alone, like I feel that you are more free, like for example, when you need to go to somewhere, like you need to wait for your friends or your families, like when you're in a group. And if it's alone, like you don't need to spend the time, like waiting for people. But I think the experience is not the same with that you have with in a group, like because in a group, like you can do a lot of things in group, like with other people, and when you're alone, you also can do this, like, but it's not the same energy, like that you had. So I think that's it.
Yeah, the experience is different in both. I agree. And you, Renato?
Yes, for me, it's the same like João said. I had the opportunity to go to the United States in 2010, and I went alone. But I had a friend that was in New York City. When I go out to see the city alone, I had one experience. But when I went with my friends, it was another experience because he was living there, and he shows me many places. And I had another experience. I went to Europe in 2014 with a group of friends, and the experience was amazing because we had the opportunity to rent a car. When I was for example, when I was in Italy, we rent a car in Rome, and we decided to visit another city, for example, Firenze, Venice, and it was an amazing trip.
Yeah, I have never traveled alone, but just small travel, like to next to my city or in the capital. But like a trip like this, I have never. So I think it can be good, but in group you have a lot of friends, and everybody have different ideas. It is good, but in the other side it's not, because sometimes one people want to go to one side and the other to other side. So sometimes it's difficult, but I think in group it's better.
You have to wait your friends when you go with your group.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not easy to.
Yeah. And you, Edna?
Me too. I like travel alone because I like to spend my time freely. For example, I visited the museum. I have spent the long time. Some time is spent a long time. When I group, the experience is very restriction experience. But sometimes the group is very interesting for the friendly, the dividir,
Share.
Share,
To share.
To share the experience is very good. I travel to India. I travel to India is with group. It's very, very good. But in Italy, I prefer alone because I like exploring the many places on the tourist not visit, and but I am comfortable. But in other places, for example, India, no. India, I visited with the group and then together all time in group. I don't for me no comfortable, but it is very important experience in my life because the other culture with the other people is change my things. Very important experience.
Yes, every experience is good. Okay, let's go to number 6. Do you think money is necessary to enjoy a trip? Renato?
Yes, I think so, because without money, it's you can have only the basic things, I think. But if you have money, you can go everywhere. You can eat what you want to eat. You can buy many things. I think money is necessary to enjoy a trip.
Okay. And you, João?
Yeah, I agree. Like as he said, like if you don't have money, like you don't do a lot of things, like because for example, to go to a museum, you need to pay, like for eat the the traditional foods here there, like in your trip and this kind of thing. To visit the place, so I think money is necessary, like for to do this thing. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And you, Edna?
Yes, I agree. I think the money is necessary. When I in 29, I retired in one college, and I continue working in other. And I saved money for my retired, and I spent this money and the year end for travel. Normally, after the pandemic, because I saved the money for a specific travel.
Can you say where are you going, or it's a surprise?
After the retired, I don't. For me, it's very difficult to travel. I started the travel abroad after retired, and because I saved this money for a specific thing. It's very good.
Oh,
it's
amazing.
Very I spend my money the retired in travel. It's very good.
Yeah. Good tip to the new guys. My mom is doing the same. She's a teacher. She's retired, but she continues teaching. but the money that she is saving is to travel.
Yes,
Just
yes.
travel.
For me, is the application very good.
The best
It's
investment.
very, very important.
Okay. So our time is almost finishing, but let's continue with the questions. Number 7. What is the best and the worst thing about traveling to a new country? Renato?
The best thing or the worst thing? The best thing is to know, is to visit a new country, for example. But the best thing is stop on the, how can I say,
Immigration.
the immigration. The best, the worst thing is stopping on the immigration. It's terrible. It's not very nice. It's not good.
I agree. And you, Edna?
Yeah, me too, me too. The same experience, the terrible experience in the immigrating. And the best and I talking
earlier
here.
Okay, Edna. And you, João?
Yeah, I agree. Like the worst one is it's the immigration, and the best one it's just to know another country. Like another things that is different from your culture. Like foods and this kind of thing, place. So it's to know. Like another culture is the best one.
Good. So I will skip number 8. Let's go to number 9. What is the most interesting tourist attraction in your city, in your own city? So, João, could you share?
Sure. So here in my city, there's a river, like that cross the city. It's Rio Parnaíba. I don't know if you know, that cross the Piauí. So they had a lot of how can I say that, barraquinhas, like along the river, and they and there's food and there's drinks, this kind of thing. So it's amazing, like for see the river, this kind of thing. So yeah, I think that is the one of the trust here in my city.
Ana Clara, I have a question to João.
Good, go on.
I am from Sao Paulo, but I live in Sao Paulo now, but I am from Teresina, Piauí. João, do you live in Teresina, in the capital now, or in Parnaíba?
No, I live in Floriano.
Floriano.
Do you know the city?
I know the city. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I live here, but I'm not from here. I'm from Goiânia.
Yeah.
But I'm living right now here.
Okay, thank you. Said in the beginning. Thank you.
Very good.
Renato already know the river, right?
Yeah. My mother died in 2014, and the last time I went to Teresina. After then, I didn't back there.
I would like the Nordeste of Brazil. It's very good places, né? There are very good places.
Yeah.
I visited the Sul is correct? South in Brazil, but the Nordeste, I don't have been to visit.
Yeah. And in your city, Edna, what is the?
I live in Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is a big city. For me is the tourist attraction is the park. Are parks, Ibirapuera Park, Villa Lobo Park, and the museums.
I went to
museums of the art.
Pinacoteca, I think.
Pinacoteca.
It's beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Mercado Municipal, Avenida Paulista.
Christian Pastel.
Oh, yes, Renato.
Rua 25 de Março.
Yeah.
Não, 25 de março is no,
Too
it's
many
terrible.
people.
It's the terrible. No. But in Mercado Municipal, it's beautiful. But São Paulo.
And Avenida Paulista too.
Avenida Paulista. But Avenida Paulista now is many people.
Because we are living here, but for another person who lives in other cities, the first time people get here, people wants to go to Avenida Paulista.
Yes, Renato, I remember I received one friend in my house, Italian friend, and I decided to travel with her in Ouro Preto because Ouro Preto is a beautiful place. When I
Arrived there.
Arrived in Ouro Preto, my friend disse, Edna, it's Firenze. I need to visit Avenida Paulista, the many places. Oh, Avenida Paulista, no. Because for me, I like a small city. Né?
I think here my city is small city, so we have the lagoon. I think it's the best point here, and the beaches, so it's beautiful.
Yes, Ubatuba, né, Ana? Ubatuba City.
My dream is to go to Ubatuba. I went just to Angra dos Reis. It's almost, it's close, but it's still Rio de Janeiro. Ubatuba is Sao Paulo. But it's my next trip.
Ubatuba is beautiful place.
So guys, the other friends are back. So it was really good to hear on the principal, the principal room. And I would like to know, Ana Ferreira, how was the conversation?
It was very, very good because we talked a lot about trip and travel. And my son lives in Ubatuba. So yes, I love traveling there a lot. It's very, very good. But the conversation class, it was very, very good. Thank you so much.
Good. So maybe when I go to Ubatuba, we can meet each other there.
Yes.
On the beach. And you, Eduardo?
Very good. We talked about a lot of things regarding traveling. So yeah, needless to say, was amazing as always.
And which is the city that you want to visit? Or the place?
The city, I don't think I have like any specific city to visit, but I wanted to visit to Canada or a place from Oceania, so New Zealand or Australia can be like good for me.
Yeah, good try. Thank you, Eduardo. Claudio, and you?
Okay. Was a great conversation because I dream to take my vacation in the future. The pandemic stopped my plans. So I start to dream again, to take my vacation and travel to another country, another cities. What's great.
Yeah, we said here the same thing. Thank you. So guys, unfortunately, we don't have more time, but I will send here on chat 3 links. The first one is the website where you can join the classes and schedule the classes. The second one is the Plano Pro, where you can have the access, free access, like to English classes and English meetings. You also can have access to French, Italian. It's for everything on TALKNTALK. And you have a coupon de desconto with this link. And the feedback, so if you can give a like there, so your opinion, whatever you want, you can click on the last link. And it's all for today. Thank you a lot. I love the conversation. And see you next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
bye.